Welcome back to another overview of Simple Manufacturing's features, functionality, and modules. In this view, we will demonstrate our supplier management module. Let's dive in. Here is an overview of Simple Manufacturing's supplier management module. From the main menu, click on Supplier Management. This form is used to search for existing suppliers and add new suppliers. The top section lists several popular fields for searching for suppliers of interest. Search by supplier name. By business class like disabled veteran-owned, or by the certification they have, like AS9100, or by state, or by class or tier level, or by supplier status, or by either a contact's first or last name, or by the internal auditor assigned to the supplier, or by a special process, or by a capability, or by a part type, or suppliers marked as taxable, or those on credit hold, or even those marked as a 1099 supplier. When searching for a supplier by means other than the fields provided in the filter area, use the Search All field to search other fields like addresses, cities, or zip codes. Since this supplier management module is used for managing the approved supplier or vendor list, filters are available to keep track of upcoming supplier survey or audits that are required. The resultant list can be easily printed out with a click of a button as shown here. In addition, a few handy reports are available. Click on Outstanding Purchase Orders to see all purchase orders with a balance due, or select a specific supplier to see only that supplier's open purchase orders. Or choose the Purchase History Report to see all purchase orders. See a specific supplier's on-time delivery and yield performance details. Choose the supplier, select the Vendor Performance Report, and enter a date range. Or a summary view of their on-time performance and yield information by clicking the Vendor Performance Summary Report and then entering a date range period. When the supplier of interest is displayed, just double-click the supplier to open its information. The amount of information entered into each supplier's record is user-dependent. Simple Manufacturing is flexible in its use. Having said that, there are a few fields that most businesses find value added based on how they're used across different supply chain processes and accounting. Now, let's take a look at the supplier details and the features available. The first tab contains the supplier's name, location, a general contact name, phone number, email, and website address. Also included is a comment section and a PO footer note section. As the name indicates, any information added here will appear on all purchase orders issued to this supplier. Additionally, there is a location to add supplier capabilities, which can be convenient when searching for suppliers based on a capability such as brazing, heat treating, welding, repair depot, machining, etc. Special processes that the supplier performs can also be added. This helps search suppliers. Special processes are unique in that they can require special attention per ISO 9001, AS 9100, or NADCAP requirements. As a convenience, there's a real-time list of part numbers received from the supplier. The next tab is used to manage supplier contacts and their contact information. The next tab, named Accounting Details, provides details related to accounting. The payday information identifies the recipient and mailing information for physical checks. An ACH or EFT section identifies the bank information for electronic fund transfers. Identify the payment terms and any discounted payment terms the supplier has issued. When added, it is used in cash flow forecasting and reporting. If the supplier has assigned the business a unique account number, it can be added and will be identified in payments made or credits issued. A default GL account can be added and used to debit purchase goods or services when an ordered item does not have its own default GL account. Additionally, there is a field to enter the credit limit the supplier has issued. If the accounts payable aging amount to the supplier exceeds that limit, the credit hold is activated. When activated, users are alerted to the credit hold status when creating or viewing purchase orders. As a convenience, there's a real-time view of suppliers' accounting activity and status. Provides aging information and the last bill. Since the supplier module also serves as the approved supplier or vendor list, the next tab, named QA Details, is used to manage information related to the approved supplier or vendor list. Such fields as the supplier's approval status, the class or risk level of the supplier, the QA contact name and email, the audit approach, the status of those audits, and finally, a real-time view of on-time deliveries and yield information used to prepare the real-time scorecard. How scorecards are calculated is user-defined and can be managed by clicking the global formula. The Credit Cards tab is used to identify supplier-issued credit cards and the employee associated with each credit card by credit card number. The Part Types tab can be used to identify the part types available from the supplier and is a field available in the Supplier Search feature. These part types are automatically added during the purchase order receipt process, efficiently building up the part type list over time. The next tab, named Certs, is used to identify any certifications the supplier has been issued, such as ISO 9001, AS 9100, or NADCAP. Not only is this helpful for finding suppliers that meet specific certifications, but it can also alert you when supplier certifications have expired, ensuring they receive a renewal to maintain their certification status. Lastly, the Classifications tab can be used to add any federal or state-level business classifications, such as women or veteran-owned, or designated as a small business, and these classifications are included in the search feature. When used, supplier reporting can be generated to ensure businesses use a minimum set or percentage of classifications required by tax, loan, or grant requirements. Simple Manufacturing includes a note feature, where a note, in this case, one linked to this supplier, can be created and pushed to users based on the criteria set in the note. In this example, all new purchase orders must be called in. They do not accept emailed purchase orders. So in this note, the criteria is supplier PVC pipe suppliers, and the note will appear when viewing the supplier and in the purchase order module as well. Meaning, when this supplier's record is viewed, the note is pushed to the user, and when a purchase order for this supplier is created or viewed, the note is pushed to the user as well. This feature effectively improves communication. As with any module in Simple Manufacturing, additional features, fields, and functions can be added to meet your business demands. Our modules continue to evolve based on customer demands and feedback. Thanks for viewing, and we hope to hear from you soon.